welcome back to another Xeiverse tutorial. Today we'll be learning how to connect an LCD display to a Raspberry Pi 2/3. So this is the display we'll be using, and you'll need to connect it to your breadboard, like that. Yeah, so. And we're going to need some jumper wires to connect to different things. You won't need any resistors for this. So yeah, let's get started. So you're going to connect pin number 1 to the ground rail on your breadboard. Pin number 2, you're going to want to connect to the 5-volt rail on your breadboard. A third one, you're also going to want to connect to the ground rail on your breadboard, like so. Pin number 4, you're going to want to connect to which is RS. You're going to want to connect that to GPIO 26 on your Raspberry Pi. Yeah, sorry. Pin 1 is ground, pin 2 is VCC, pin 3 is contrast, but we want it to be maximum contrast, so that's why I connected it to ground. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Pin number 5 is write/read, and we'll definitely want to connect this one to ground because we're going to be writing, we don't want to be reading because we can seriously damage a kit. Pin number 6 is enable, which we're going to want to connect to GPIO 19. There we go. Next up we have, we're going to skip pins 7 to 10, so 7, 8, 9 and 10 we don't want to use. And we're going to start back up at 11, which is LCD D4, and we're going to want to connect that to GPIO 13 on the Raspberry Pi. There we go. Then we have 12, which is LCD D5, and we're going to want to connect it to GPIO 6, like so. Then we have 14, pin number 14, which is LCD. Oh, have I missed 13? Which is LCD D6, which is GPIO 5. That's right, that's pin number 13 to GPIO 5. Then we've got 14, which is LCD D7, so the final LCD. And we want to connect that to GPIO 11. There we go. And then, of course, we have 5-volt for LED positive, which is 15. So you're going to want to connect it to the 5-volt rail on our breadboard. And then last we have 16, which is our LED negative. You want to connect it to the negative rail on the breadboard. There we go. Right, so the last thing we're going to need to do is connect the, as you can see, our connections. Right, the final thing you want to do is connect the 5-volt pin on the Raspberry Pi to the 5-volt rail on your breadboard. So I'm going to plug mine in there, and then plug it in to the ground. So that's my ground rail done. And then we'll do positive now. So plug that into the 5-volt pin on the Pi. I'll plug that into the positive rail on your breadboard. As usual, we'll be using PuTTY to connect to our Raspberry Pi. So the first thing you want to type in is your IP address, which mine is 192.168.11.32, and then hit enter. Okay, So after you've entered your IP address, you'll be greeted with the following screen, and you'll have to type in your the default username, which is pi, and then your password, and then you'll be in. So to be able to use our thing, we're going to need some libraries, but in a future video I'm going to show you how to show your own commands on the display, but today we're just going to be using a demo piece of code to show that this works. So yeah, the first one command you're going to want to type is git clone https://github.com and /leon ANAVI/Raspberry Pi with no spaces -lcd.git, and then enter. I've already done this, so yeah. But yeah, you'll need to do this, and it will probably say something to do with downloading Git and then done. Yeah, so the next command you're going to need to type in is cd Raspberry Pi -lcd/ and that will change directories for us. And I'm going to want to type sudo nano Raspberry Pi -lcd.py. We've set up our LCD display slightly differently, so we're going to have to change the GPIOs that it uses. So you'll keep going down until we get the definition, which is here. So you're going to want to copy in those numbers there that I've put in. So 26 in RS, and then all the other ones. Right, and now we're going to need to run this code. So we're going to write sudo python Raspberry Pi. My spelling's bad today. Pi -lcd.py. Hit enter, and there we go. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next.